What's up? Hey guys, we're back. And this is free actually, so the people that are just checking it out, you know. Let's see. Alright. I'm gonna check this out. We're gonna wait. We got 4 minutes. 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes. You know, I'm gonna do a little work. Y'all can see what I be doing over here. I need to actually share. Dropbox is a huge lifesaver for me. Upload. I made a reel, and for this particular client, we don't share from Instagram to Facebook. We actually do 2 separate posts. So I'm just gonna go. I had to do Dropbox because look, my Facebook keeps logging me out. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do this another day or when I'm not on here, but yeah. So there's that. Now I can get my Dropbox off my computer. Okay. MP4. Yeah, that's it right there. We have 3 minutes, so I'm gonna run up here to their Facebook page. It's New Blue. They're actually touring in the Rio Grande Valley in Texas right now, but they're from North Carolina. Awesome little band. And we are going to Dropbox this. I need to just do one where I share my screen while I'm working, you know? Oh, you know, I've got it in Google Calendar. Like a feather on a restless wind, through the past and back again. That's one of their songs. Horse Thieves and Moonshiners. It's actually pretty good. It's a bluegrass band. It's really nice. Couple. They got this really awesome 18-year-old banjo player and a mandolin player who's in his 20s, and they kill it. It's awesome. Posted on Facebook. Add a button. Let's add that button, you guys. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Alright, we're gonna let that process then. Alright, I'm going to check my connection here before we start this class. Make sure we can move these up and down. And who I am today. Horse thieves and moonshiners. All right, let's get kicking. Bum 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 ba da dum bum 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 ba da bum 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 ba da bum. Ice ice baby. All right. Oh, my booty hurts. Hold up. Oh, sit in this chair all day, I feel. Okay. All right, let's check it out. So my last Reels class was kind of crazy. I was having some issues, but I think we figured them out for the most part. All right, so here we are. We're on Instagram. We're going to talk about how do we post a reel? How do we create a reel even? What does that even look like? So let's look at it. That's why my screen's smaller because I want you guys to see this. You know what? Let me actually, we could do this. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. So, here we are. Now, how do we find audio, right? How do we know what we want to use? How do we get that? All right. How do I find all these awesome things that I'm doing? Okay. Well, let me show you. So let's start off by using power tools to call husband. Yeah, you can tell I was looking for audio for the video I did yesterday. That was or seeing if it was popular because I found it on Instagram, but the lady didn't have any audio. So, all right, let's search. Let's do. We just did real estate earlier, so I guess we'll do real estate again. Let's do real estate. Okay, so these are the things that come up for me, Tough Key Real Estate. I follow them. But we're mostly going to be looking at the keywords here, okay? Real estate, Atlanta real estate. Let's try this. I'm in Texas. Let's be location specific. Texas real estate. All right, so these are going to be the top posts here. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see. What does this audio sound like? So you could do a video like this. Doesn't even have to be this high speed. They obviously have a professional. It's 3,800 likes. This kind of sounds cool. Like if you just like something, I'm going to save that. I might use that on my own thing, you know. Look, 110,000 reels. Do you see that under original audio? That's crazy. So that's a popular one. Definitely make sure that you grab that one. So you'll hit that little bookmark up top. Bang. If you're ready to use it, just hit use audio and automatically your reels screen pops up. There I am. So now we're going to go back. Let's just kind of flip through some stuff. Let's see what we like. All right, we're going to consume. We're going to be consumers for a second. All right. Actually, I think I'm going to be, let me get out of that. And let's just go to Reels. We click that middle button down there. And remember, you can use things that are entertaining, okay? You're going to be looking for sound bites. This is a popular song. The problem is she isn't using the actual audio of the trending audio. You know how I know? Well, she's got 9,000. That's still good. So you could use this one. It's 9,000, but I know from my personal experience that's not the original audio. There's actually another song. It's the same song, but somebody else created it, and that one took off. I think that one has like 300,000 uses now. This one has 9,000, so that one's still pretty good. So we could use that, right? So we could hit that and we can click save. Let's save that. We'll use it later. And what I do also, look at this. Why you shouldn't sell your content to brands. Oh, look, she did it so fast. It's too fast. I can't see what she said.
Shut up, it is not.
This was a popular.
No, it's not. Yes, it is. Shut up, it is not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is.
So that was a popular audio.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna save that. Now I have the audio saved here at the bottom. I can see what the actual, and even her. That wasn't the original audio either, but it's got 5,000 uses, so you can still use that. That one's actually low enough. Even 2,000s is low, or 200s is low. 5,000s is a great place to start. You could save that one. And not only can you save these, if you need ideas, scroll through all the people that have already used this audio and freaking click on it. Find out, what are they doing? What did she do? $50 wig I found on Amazon. When I tell him warm weather is still over a month away. She used her dog, and you're like, oh, why would I use my dog with my business? Maybe people want to know you're a dog person. Maybe you hate dogs and you want to know, you know what I mean? So like, why would you want to do business with somebody that you wouldn't get along with anyway? Ask yourself that question. I didn't freeze. Ask yourself that. Do you want to do business with somebody that's going to be a pain in your fucking ass? Or do you want to do business with somebody that's relatable to you? If you were on our previous classes today, like the whole, like, how, why you should be posting on social media classes, we talked about this. You're sharing a side of you, and you're using the audio to share your personality, and especially things like that are talking. It's not just music, and you're putting your spin on it. You're putting you on it. So don't be scared to use these. And these are trending, right? And why do you want to use trending audio? I'm not saying you should be a clown at all, but why would you want to use trending audio? Because trending audio is going to push you in the algorithm more, okay? You don't want to only use music and nobody knows what it is. You're using what they're giving you and what they're saying is hot to become hot too. You're just copying. Because that's how you're going to get picked up. That's how you're going to get traction. Reels isn't really about engagement as much as it's about reach. It's about reaching more people because they're pushing more reels. People are flicking through these really fast, and they're suggesting them to everybody. They're not just suggesting people you're following. They actually be like, oh, they're suggesting things, which is great. Let's see. What did she do? It's more likely that you'll achieve your health and wellness goals if you have a coach to guide you in your journey. So figure out something that you could put to this audio. No, it isn't. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is.
Like, what is a myth that you're busting? This is a great myth buster sound, okay? Definitely use this. This one's fun. And you can save it. If you want to search an audio, you just search it. It'll be, what is this? Abby's reading. Original audio. Abby's reading. You can search that by, let me show you how to search it. Okay. Here. Abby's, was it reading? There. That's not her. That's not, oh yeah, maybe that is actually, hold on. She might have it. Anyway, yeah, you can find it that way. You just have to go on to, when you're doing your reel, we'll do it after the reel. It's a little bit easier to find. Okay. So let me find some audio we can use for this, what we're doing right now. Oh my God, that's that was such a bad idea. See, look at that. I'm watching it now. 3 times I've watched it because that was so awful. But then her booty was in it too.
Why are you the way that you are? Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it.
I used this one.
Why are you the way that you are? Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, make it
I
not
have used this. I use that one with my husband.
If you be the cash, I'll be the rubber band. Okay. If you be the cash, if you be the cash, I'll be the rubber band.
Oh my god. He got ice on his head. What? I'm so confused.
Do you want to shoot Instagram reels? Do you want to shoot Instagram reels that actually look good?
Yeah.
TikToks that make you look-
Did you know that Harrison Ford at 30 was a carpenter? Vera Wang didn't design her first dress until she was 40. All I'm saying is that you youngins is running around here trying to be somebody when you don't even know who you are yet. You know what happened to Oprah at 23? She got fired. Imagine firing Oprah.
Yeah, well, that was a mistake.
No, it wasn't. She wasn't Oprah.
That's
She was
true.
just some 23-year-old punk who needed to get fired so she could become Oprah. Sometimes you gotta fail to succeed. I did. Did you know that Harrison Ford?
So, check it. These are great. I'm glad that we came up on this because motivational things are like a great go-to when you have no ideas or you need to do something quick. These are wonderful. Do you see what he's doing? He's remixing this. It says try remix. You can remix the original basically where you go side by side, like you're duetting with them. You can give it a new beginning, a new end, but you're basically sharing this person's content, but you're also posting it with yours. And look, he's got 3,700 and now 2 likes because of it, and he's only got 13 comments, but that's okay. Not everybody comments, but they might like. So it's okay to share this kind of stuff. Anything that inspires you. If it's somebody that you're following and they're like, they have some good shit to say, why don't you remix it like this? Go ahead and do a remix. You know, share it with other people. Be like, hey, this is, you can just write on the screen, this is what inspired me. This is what you need to hear right now. And then bam, what did she do? He puts the captions right here. Looks like he in the setting on Reels, we'll do it in a second, you can auto generate your captions or you can put the captions like big and decorative on your screen. There's a couple options. We'll look at it. Okay. I'm going to save this because I actually like that. So I'm going to click bookmark. Look, 1,748 Reels. That's pretty good. Look, and everybody's remixing it. Most people have remixed it. It's a remix. It's not even an original idea. It's a remix. This is a realtor. She's walking around the house using this one. Houston, Texas.
I'm saying is that you youngins is running around here trying to be somebody when you don't even know who you
That has
are
nothing
yet.
to do with real
You know what
estate.
happened to Oprah at 23?
But it does at the same time. Why not? You know, why not do that? Okay. All right. Oh, my cat hears when her 2 remaining brain cells are fighting to stay alive.
Happy 2 times.
This was a popular one.
Dangle, yickety doo, yickety da, ping pong, lippy tappy 2 times.
So I put on my reel, I actually posted this like a day or 2 ago. It was like what I sound like to people when I'm talking about social media stuff. Like it doesn't make sense. So you could do like what I sound like to people when I'm talking about whatever you're like geeking out about that a lot of people don't understand. Like you can say, this is what I sound like to people, and you just record yourself or record your cat or anything if you want to. Okay. What's this one? This looks funny as fuck. It's just a look. You can duet that.
Me with your car. It better be a food truck, preferably tacos. Just saying. If you want to impress me with your car.
All right. You know what? Let's use this one because this one's popular. In fact, no, this isn't the only popular one, but 9,000 reels. We'll take it. We'll use it. Okay. So let's create a reel. A reel. Okay. So we're going to click. We're already on Reels here. We're going to click our camera button on the top right. Okay, there we are. I'm gonna see my stuff. I'll do this. This looks better. Look, we have 2 cameras. We got 2 cameras. All right. Now, we can record something new, or we can use something that we already have. So like for me, I have tons of stuff in my drafts. So if I click this bottom left button here that says plus, and I click on drafts at the top, these are all things I've already made. I made this earlier in the last class I was in. All right, so I'm going to show you guys. So after I click it, it automatically takes you to like, hey, you're finished. But I'm not finished. I didn't even edit it. I didn't add a sound to it. I didn't do anything. So I'm going to hit edit. This is it. This is the video.
Let's do it. All right, we're making a reel in class.
Okay, so I've already made that, and I can go in, I can add my audio, I can do my editing, I can do everything I want to do. These are all reels I've already saved. I've batch created these actually weeks ago. Some I was like, I don't know if I'm going to use it. It's in here. It's locked and loaded, ready to go. I might have to go in here and add words to the screen, you know, to the actual description and do all that stuff, but the content is created at least. That was the biggest thing. So if I'm sitting down someday, I can just crank out and edit all these, and then boom, I got content for a few days. So don't be scared to batch create. And look, like this one. This is one of me just typing on my computer. I'm literally just filming myself working. What is the point of this one? I'm going to put stuff on the screen. I'm going to do content on the keywords on the screen, so that way the algorithm is grabbing that information. Because if you were in our class right before this, we were talking about how the algorithm will grab keywords off your content and in the description now from now on, instead of just hashtags, okay? So what could I do here? I could go in here and I can add text on the screen. We can talk about, it could be anything, you know, social media. I actually have something written down somewhere. Let me see. Oh, you know what? Here we go. We talked about this in the class. A day in the life. All right, so this is a day in my life. This is where I am, a huge part of my day. And it's not in the safe zone. Ugh. All right, we're going to try it here. All right. And I'm going to go over the safe zone stuff here in a second. So we got a day in the life. Let's do of a social media manager. Right, cool. Right now, what if I don't want of a social media to appear yet? Look at my a day in the life. Down here, I can control how long a day in the life stays on the screen. I want that to stay on the screen the whole time. But I don't want of a social media manager to appear right away. I want it to appear right after. So watch this. Ah! See, it kind of appeared right after it. It went. I always do that. Of a social media manager, it pops up and it's going to stay there, and you can add by clicking that plus sign down there at the bottom. You can hit plus, you can add more, you can adjust the size of how big it is, you can choose the font. If you have an iPhone, any font will work. However, if you have a Samsung, it's best to stick with the last 2 fonts and the first 2 fonts, okay? Because for some reason Instagram and Android just don't work well together. I don't know why. Okay, so also your filter, if you just swipe on your screen, you're going to go through all the filters. You can see how things change. If you want to have really great skin. Oh, that one's a pretty one because there's lots of color. Ooh, that one's pretty. Ooh, let's leave that one. I haven't done any black and white ones. All right, next. But anyway, Paris is a great one. It's the first swipe. It makes your skin perfectly clear. It's great. Okay. Share to Reels because it's a short form video. We can tag people. We can add a message button, which you definitely want to do. Make sure you hit the check mark. We're going to add topics. Okay, so we're going to choose 3 topics for this video. Up to 3. I always suggest choosing as most whatever they give you to. But sometimes it's kind of hard to find topics. So I've been using Home and Garden a lot for my real estate people. I actually, for me, I use a lot of relationship to self, friendships. I use friendship humor. I don't know if I would do that. Yeah, maybe I would do that just because I don't know what else to do. I do comedy. Or no, not in movies. I do performing arts comedy because I do a lot of comedy skits. This one's not a comedy. This would be entrepreneurship and maybe a teaching method, maybe small business. I also do consumer tech because it's social media stuff and they don't really have a social media button, which is weird, or like marketing or whatever. So like teaching method, find the topics. There's going to be a few. There's going to be times that you're going to kind of go outside the box and click a different one. But you're going to kind of stick to the topics, the 3 topics that most relate to you. Like I switch it up between comedy and teaching methods, or sometimes it's both comedy and a teaching method. You know, so you just want to pick those. Instagram's been testing these. I've been messing with these for about 2 months now. I've been in the test group and I like it. I think it's a great way for people to be found, other than using keywords in your content, on your content. The topics is definitely another it's another way to do it. So, all right, so we got this done. All right, we can rename. Oh, we didn't even pick audio. Hold up. Cancel. So you can rename the audio if it's just you talking. You can leave it as original audio and it's just going to have your username there. But if you're using music, you want to and if it should show up automatically here. But if it's music that you got like from somewhere else, you're going to want to put that name there. I would. That's for music credit and copyright reasons. I would do that. If you have a shop or a store associated with your Instagram account, you can add that to the actual post so people can click it and shop. Your location, if you have an actual store location, you want to add it there, right there. Add it wherever you're at. You know, or if you're just in an area, you don't want to give away your home base, you know, don't do that. You can give away your city if you want to do your city or state. I'm sure there's a way you can just do that. I do share to Facebook so it's automatic, it's easier, and it is put as a reel on Facebook, which is then pushed to more people than a typical video. So definitely good to do that. I go to my advanced settings. You can, when you get a paid partnership, you can hide like counts, and then also you can show the captions. It's auto-generated captions. Oh, look at that, and you can change it on each reel. Okay, cool. So like the ones that he had, the little block down below didn't take up your whole screen. Right there, you can do that. I don't have mine on because I don't always need them on. And then here you would just write the description, whatever it is. Make sure you put your contact information for your business in here so people can contact you, because you just never know which post is going to speak to people. You never know which post they're going to see, and you want to make it easy to find you. You want to make it easy to contact you. Yes, they can click on your profile and then go find, as long as your bio is like on point and has all the contact information, then you should be good. But make sure you have an easy way to contact you. I do not know how hard it was. It was so hard to find some people in the past. I was trying to tag them and I could not find them. And I'm like, it's too hard. I give up. I don't even care anymore. And that's a lot of people. We just don't give a shit. We don't give enough fucks to like go and find this person. Make it easy to find you. Don't give yourself some crazy name like the Crabs Homestead. It's just been with me for so long, I don't want to get rid of it, so it's there. But try to come up with something catchy, your name, whatever. And then keep it consistent across all the social medias. You don't want it to be spelled different. You don't want it to look different. You want to keep the same username, okay? All right, so now from here, like let's say you got all this stuff filled out. Now from here, if you want, you can share it or you can save draft. There it is, saved as a draft. But I forgot we were going to add music to it. Okay. So I'm going to go to, it says explore audio. Why is it like frozen? Well, that's weird. Yeah, you can resize it too if you want. I think it's being slow because I'm sharing my screen. Anyway, All right, let's go to music. All right, I'm going to go to, look at the controls up here, where your original audio can be, that's 0. I don't have any original audio that matters. So, and then I'm going to go to saved, right? I saved a bunch of audio. We could do, what's the split? So if I already have, okay, and that's 16 seconds actually. Hold up, I don't want it that long. Edit. Let's make it 7 seconds. And it's good. Instagram wants you to edit in their app because you're spending more time on the app. I hate this part of Instagram's, get off. I hate this part of Instagram's editor because it's shitty. So usually if I'm going to edit a video, I'll edit it in Filmora Go. I won't add anything on the screen usually because adding it on the platform itself is good. Alright, so now we're going to go, boom. Alright, edit. Let me go back to, oh no, where did it go? Why is my thing being so stupid right now? Cancel. Something went wrong, yeah, okay. Let me get out of here. Let's try this again. Sometimes Instagram like my shit has just been crashing. I think there's too much stuff hooked up to it or something. I don't know. Let me go back. Let's try reel drafts. There it is. Edit. Okay, well now it works. Now we need to get this shorter. We're gonna get down to 7 seconds. So, which is why it's good to save your draft. Because then, like, while you're working on it, if that happens, you're not going to lose all your fucking work. Come on, 7 seconds. There we go. All right, cool. There. All right, we still need to get some music. All right, let's find some music. Saved. All right, now we have more options open. They're not grayed out because they're only going to suggest the audios that match, that are long enough for your clip. If your clip's not long enough, it's not going to give you the shorter audio. So if you want to use the audio and then add your video, just make the music sometimes the last thing because sometimes you won't get all the audio information. Or add the audio first and then upload your video. And we're going to do it again here in a second. Okay, so we got that. What's this one? We're not going to do that. Okay, not that.
I'm laying in the bed right now and I'm...
These are all ones I've saved. It sounds like porn music, but it's totally a trending audio. That's a trending audio too. I just don't know if I want to use that one. This one's pretty good. I like this one. All right, we're going to use Lost Without. Now, here we can decide which part of the audio do we want to hear. Let's say we start with this one. So that's where I'm going to have it done. Let's go through. I want to do black and white again. That was fun. Yeah, I like it. Next. Now, look at this cover, right? We don't want, this is going to be what people see on our actual Instagram page. It's not really, sometimes I leave it, but most of the time it's not something that I really like. So, let's check it out. Edit your cover. Okay, you can just have, for some reason it turns my shit upside down sometimes. Alright, there's nothing really good on here. I want to actually have writing on the screen, so we're going to go back. And I'm going to show you a hack that I do. I'm going to screenshot that. Let me get the one of me looking. Bam. Okay, another one. Screenshot it. Now, oops, I always forget this. Next, I'm going to edit my cover. I'm going to add from my device, and I'm going to add this. This is what the video is about. A day in the life of a social media manager. I'm going to crop my photo. So this is what's going to show up on my page. Right? Instead of having something whatever, now people know what to expect when they see this post. When they see that block on my page, it's a day in the life of a social media manager. They know what they're getting into. Check the block. Yes. Okay, but now look, I can't hit done. It disappeared on the top right corner. Done's gone. It does this to me all the fucking time. Okay, you gotta click it again. And this could just be Android, I don't know. However, you have to go back. You got to add the photo again. It will save the crop. Okay, look, see, I proved it. Sometimes done disappears again, and you got to do that shit again. But I'm going to hit done now because it's there. Boom. You're not going to see all the grossness that you see on the bottom, like that, you know, the editing stuff from Instagram that was also in this video. You're only going to see what is shown. So, bam, we're going to write a caption, all that stuff. Once it's ready to go, you can share it or save draft. You have one whole post ready to go. You worked on it, bam. Once you post, it's going to 2 platforms. So you can sit here and do this for a whole week's worth of content, 1 video a day, and have just like all these drafts. I mean, look how many I have right now. I had 22 earlier. I actually have gone through a few of these and like deleted some, and then I actually used some. Okay. All right. Now, also, if you don't want to show your face, another good one that you can do, there's this typing sound. It's like a texting thing. We did this for one of my clients. So you go like here and you act like you're texting, and it goes tick, 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 and you text. And you record yourself doing this for like 6 seconds. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. So here we go. We're going to add the audio first. Okay. Text. Typing quickly on a phone. Alright, let's do that one. It doesn't really show me how many people are using it, but I'm just going to use it as an example. Alright, so we have somebody texting, and then we're going to record my head just here if you don't want to show the rest of your face. Ready? I'm going to sit here and I'm like, alright, now you don't have to use the whole sound. You don't have to do it for very long. Hit next. And here's our video. Same as before. We're going to add a text, and here you'd be like, texting all my clients about the new social media class I have coming out. And then I kind of want to make this, let's make it bigger. And then let's take this off. You know, and I got a white background, so we're going to do black. Done, right? Hold on. Yeah, okay. So here we are raising awareness about a social media class. I'm giving value because I'm reminding them we have a class coming out. All that stuff, bam, that's done. So now I can go back through the process. I've got my sound. Now you can also add things to interact. There's add yours. Okay, this doesn't really call for that, and I haven't used any other than on my stories, but I do want to use it on a reel. It's a new feature that they came out with. And basically you're going to ask them like, you know, what's something that you always text people about? Or, you know, I think earlier I had one of me laying by the pool, and you'd be like, what do you do? Or what's a day off for you look like? And then they can add their picture. So it's a new way for people to engage the community and to interact with people, because that is what the algorithm wants. They want to connect to people and create relationships. You can poll people. You can ask them. You can change yes or no. You can ask like, hey, what would you like to know about? Ask a question that's related to your field and give them options. And people can respond to this. That's kind of why people like Instagram, because it's very interactive. Look at that. Clear skin automatically. Boom. Haha. so you can kind of do whatever you want to do. I'm probably not going to save this on my hair. My face looks greasy as hell. I look like I need some fucking oil strips. Alright, so next, and then we're going to do the same process again. You go in, if there's anybody you need to tag, you're going to tag them. You're going to add your message button if you want to do that. Add your 3 topics. Tag any products you have. Go make sure you're on share to Facebook. Add your location. Advanced settings. Boom, boom. Let me just save draft. That one's done. Okay, we've already done 2 in less than like 20 minutes. And those are simple, easy sound effects, simple, easy reels that you can do. And if you follow me on any of the platforms, I always have on there that, like, on my actual message, use this audio, trending audio, save this audio, save this template. If you're using CapCut in TikTok, I'll say save this CapCut template. Or, you know, I mean, it's just, I'm giving out the tips so you don't have to research. You can just get them from my page. It's super easy. All right, let's do one where I'm actually talking. Okay, let's do this. Let's create a reel. We're going to reel. And we're going to do a timer. Now, the timer is cool because you want to change video views like every 2 to 3 seconds. So we're going to try that, okay? Here we go. Ooh, hold up. Actually, I want to also show you guys the newest feature they're doing. Is called a dual. So I'm getting my front camera and I'm getting my back camera. So it's kind of a great way to show people what you're doing. So let's do it with this timer. We're going to do the countdown to 3 seconds. I accidentally did 10 last time. It took forever. All right. I do 10 because sometimes I'm having to set it up and then come back to the can't like run back and forth behind the camera because I shoot with my front camera because it has the better quality. All right. So here we are. We're going to go here. And I'm going to do set timer. Okay, so it's only going to record for 2 seconds. I'm just going to hit the button once and it's going to record. I'm going to say ready. Here we go. Oh, countdown. Social media class. Okay, we recorded the first 2 seconds. If I don't like it, I can hit that back button and delete it. It only deletes that clip. But I like this, so we're going to keep going. I'm going to do timer again. Let's do 3 seconds. Okay, social media class. Here we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. And we're learning how to create and post a reel. Was that fast? Sorry, that was too fast. Oh, that was fast. So we're gonna back it up, right? We're gonna discard that. Ew, I didn't like that. Let's just do it 5 seconds, okay? Because we can do it as long as we want. Set timer. Here we go. And we're learning how to create and post a reel on Instagram. And that was too fast still. And back it up. Look, you can do this as many times as you need to. All right, let's just leave it at 15 seconds. Here we go. Oh, it didn't work. And we're learning how to create and post a reel on Instagram and Facebook. Are you here? Hope you are. Okay, now we have the reel recorded. We're going to go to next. Boom, clear skin. Now, I'm going to show you something. Captions. Go to sticker. Click captions. It's going to look really nice and big and fancy. Okay, so it's going to look like this. You got the typewriter option, and you have this one if you just don't have a lot of space. I use this one a lot if my face takes up a big portion, or if I have other things I need to say, but this one's fun. You can change the color. You can change if there's a shadow behind it. Okay, let's do this. Now, these lines I'm showing you, let me put it behind something. So there it is. It just transcribed all my audio right here. Let's see what it looks like.
And we're learning how to create and post a reel on Instagram and Facebook. Are you here? I hope you are.
So there it is. So now you can choose your camera position. You could go to a whole new room. You could show the front camera, the back camera, whatever you want to show. But I'm just using the dual feature because it's a new feature that we're doing. Okay, now I have that. Now what if I don't do those captions, okay? Let's do this. Done. Edit clips. No, hold on. I don't want this audio. I'm deleting it, okay? So then I need to have something on the screen, okay? Let's just hit next. And let's go to advanced settings, show captions. I want to see what it does now. Let's see. I think it's going to automatically. So they'll actually show up after you post it, which is fine. But I like it on the screen because I feel like the algorithm will grab it better. So I'm going to say just do that instead. So we'll hit captions again. Look at that. I did it twice. It didn't even stop me. We're going to do... It might have fucked up though. Alright, we're going to leave it red. Now, these lines, let's talk about these lines. This is the safe zone. Do you see this? Don't go past this line. They pop up automatically. It's going to stretch your words out, and it's going to make them really weird, especially if you have a Samsung. Okay, it does it for iPhones too, but and that's kind of why I do that flip bar one, because it doesn't take as much room because of this. But look, this fits right here. It's fine. Fits right there in that corner. It has too far down. It's like danger, danger. And then the one that makes it, it'll tell you if you're centered or not. There's one that appears in the middle sometimes. It's not doing it right now, but all right, that's a safe zone. We're okay here. And then if you want to add a sticker, let's do like, watch, I'm going to type social media because Instagram is a very visual app. Okay. Ooh, this one's pretty. This one's cool. Let's do this. There we go. Yeah. Let's do that. All right. The only thing I don't like about the stickers on Reels is that you can't time them like you can your words, like we did a second ago. I'm just going to delete it. So next, and I do use them for stories though. Okay. Again, if you want to go back through, do the whole edit cover thing that we did. We're going to add a caption. You can add music. Let me show you that one real quick. Okay, so if we're going to add music, let's say I do, you're going to want, usually with talking, you're going to want a more like acoustic background, unless it's words that people already know. Alright, we'll just use this one. Now, I don't want to mute my audio, because look, it automatically does that. I want my camera audio to be 100, but I can bring this one down to like 50. Here we go.
And we're learning how to...
There we go.
Social media class. And we're learning how to create and post a reel on Instagram and Facebook. Are you here? I hope you are. Social media class. And
Okay.
we're learning
Next. So the next thing we got to do is just add the cover. So how do we do this? Let's go back.
to create and post a reel on Instagram and Facebook.
Bam.
Are you here?
Let's see if I got it.
You are.
I didn't. Let's try it again.
Social media class.
Actually, I forget.
And-
I can pause it. Ah, look at that. I'm me working smarter, not harder. Let's not get me went off with a drunk face. Oh, that's not a good face. There we go. Let's try that one. You can always take your own picture. You can always edit it separately in Canva. In your picture editor, you can add text to the screen and save it. Depends on how much time you have. I try to just use what I already have. I don't want to spend a ton of time. So add from your device. I'm going to click that picture. I'm going to crop it. Bam. Check mark done. Look, the done's gone again. Dang it. That's okay. The crop settings are saved. That's our new cover. We're going to add our caption. We're going to write about it. We're going to do our 3 to 9 hashtags. We're going to do our contact information, how to get a hold of us. Click all the options and share it or save it as a draft. Okay, and then bam, we're back to doing another reel if we need to. It's great, you know. So that's how you do it. That's how you do it. That is how you do a reel. You just got a class, and I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, hopefully you did. Well, I guess that's it for me today. Thank you guys so much for joining. Let me know if you have any questions. Make sure you email me or message me with any questions that you might have. And hopefully I can help you out. Otherwise, have a great day, and we will see you on social media. Later, guys. Thank you so much.